a flat line. Put all that E-way red Lambo like a stop sign. Crazy, only seeing blues and shine like I'm colorblind. I don't know about these niggas, but I know they ain't taking mine. I flip the rhythm, yeah, I flip the rhythm.
You tuning in to the greatest podcast out of Atlanta. Today we got a very special guest.
Crashgocrazy.
Hell yeah. For the people that don't know, where you from?
I'm from North Philly.
North Philly?
Yes, sir.
You be in the goddamn, what I'm about to say, how long you been staying in Atlanta though?
I've been here for a little minute, probably 8 years now.
8 years?
Hell yeah.
Oh, you from Atlanta. You ain't from Philly. Yeah. Bro, I'm surprised, damn, you must, when you first came down here, how old you were?
Like 13, I would
13?
say. Yeah, like 13.
Because I know y'all got an accent, like a slang type shit accent.
Oh, yeah, my Philly accent gone.
It gone?
Yeah, I've been here too long. My family be thinking I'm Southern and shit now.
For real?
Hell yeah.
I know you picked up that Atlanta slang crazy, bro. That shit be crazy. But that shit, like, it be amazing me, like, how, you know, the memes and, like, they be going viral with, like, people from Atlanta, like, it be a Jay be going crazy, like, talking.
Yeah.
And people like, bro, I don't understand nothing he said, but I'm like.
When I go back up north, they be like, oh, you be saying twin and shit now, huh? Slime, slap. I'm like, nah, I don't even be saying that shit. That
you
shit
be keeping 100, you be saying that new shit, P?
Hell nah.
Hell nah. I be like, boy.
Ain't really catching to me like that.
Hell no.
I think it's, like, too much of a meme.
Yeah.
Like,
it's too forced.
Yeah,
me,
you forcing it.
Like, they ain't no motherfucker.
Like, you will only say some shit like that on the internet.
You keeping it P, like, oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, that shit
I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, I ain't heard from nobody really from Atlanta be saying that shit. Like, but the main artist.
I think it's just the internet.
He said the internet.
I've yet to hear anyone be like, oh, that ain't P of you.
Well, yeah. Well, for the people that don't know what you be doing, you got them like kind of like break it down what you do.
Man, I do everything, honestly, man, from engineering to making music, bruh. Mm-hmm. I just kind of got into this wave of shows and shit now. So it's kind of like the new swag. Yeah, Crash Dummies.
The first one, if you didn't go there, it was a successful show.
It was almost legendary, honestly.
Shout out, bro. You know what's crazy? Like, it was right after COVID was like, not COVID, but it was like after like the mayor was like, shit, y'all go back outside.
Where I think the first one was like the first show in the underground for like a whole like 2 years.
Yeah, that's why it was so fucking packed because everybody wanted to just go.
Nah,
like,
no doubt.
Everybody wanted to get out the house. Dude.
No doubt, it was like from like the numbers I remember, it was like 500 in there.
And you know what's crazy? I don't know this. Did people get sick? Cause I ain't see nobody wearing no mask. I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't wear no mask either.
Hell nah.
But you know what's crazy? Like, bro, like on my footage, you could just see he was so fucking smoked out. Like,
and I didn't even smoke that night, and I was geeked in there.
And I just had to think about it. I think it was Polo. Just to think about it, he was standing next to me. Mm-hmm. Then he was blowing like the fucking smoke, and my camera kept going off focus because it was so smoked out, and I didn't realize till I got home and I like looking through all the footage, and that shit like it was going in and out, because it was like crazy. Smoke was just coming out like damn. But yeah, man, for the people that didn't go to that show, man, it was crazy, man. Then you did a part 2 when that was like last month, right?
December 4th.
December 4th. When part 3 coming?
Man, it's in the works right now, honestly. I ain't gonna release no dates or nothing yet because I don't want to get everybody's hopes up, but that shit coming soon.
We got down Rocket, right? You was telling me?
Mm-hmm.
Rocket them? Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, shout out Rocket.
Hell yeah. So like what's the process of you like putting the shows together? Like what type of talent you be looking for?
Man, just hard music. You feel me? Just like I just want some shit that the people really gonna jump to. You feel me? Because that's kind of what I came up on. Like, go to the show, you finna turn out, you finna jump around, finna jump in the stage, you finna jump on the stage, jump off the stage. Like, I just really want crazy music. You feel me? Because I make crazy music myself, so it's kind of like I want that type of music going on.
And it's crazy you said that because when I first met you, like, bro, you didn't even introduce yourself as. I ain't gonna lie, I thought you the party promoter, bro. Like, oh God, bro. And then you started telling me like I do music. I'm like, I slick how like, man, nah, you cap. Then I seen your video, like, oh okay, that shit hard. And I started seeing you post more about your music and shit. So like,
that's how everybody was. Everyone was like, yo, like, you did this show? I was like, yeah, but it was like, you make music too? I was like, yeah, like I do everything, bro. And they was like, you actually hard though. Like, it was just like, they gonna find out.
That's like what I just noticed. Like, why you didn't put yourself as a headliner though when you did the first show?
I wasn't really thinking about it because I knew from the start, like, this is my first show, so it's like I know it's gonna be some mishaps and shit. Yeah. So I didn't really know what I was gonna come into, and I'm glad I didn't. Yeah. Even though like it was a crazy ass show, but like if I was performing too, it wouldn't have came out good because it was just I was doing so much running back and forth. You guys, anybody that was there, like that was in like the know of it. I was not sitting still. I couldn't sit still. I was running back and forth from the door, making sure all the artists were straight.
Yeah, I seen you because I know I probably seen you at like 2 times the whole time.
Where I was running around. Yeah. And all the people that was there like, yo, where you at? I'm just like, bro, I'm moving right now.
Yeah, that would have been crazy. You would have had a headline yourself. That would have got them brought more attention, you know.
Nah, word.
Then it's like free advertising, free promo for yourself, you know. Like, this shit crazy. Then, like, did you ever thought it was going to be that successful? That the first show?
Really? Nah. I just kind of like, the whole Crash Dummy idea came, I was in LA. Mm-hmm. We went out to LA for the Surf Gang show. That was like in what? I forget the date, but we went out there and I was like, yo, this shit is crazy. I was like, where is it in Atlanta? Then after the show, we came back to the spot. I was like, bro, I need to do some shit in Atlanta, bro. Then I just put it together, bro. Just grabbed everybody, bro. And I was just like, now we wait. Because it was like a month that we had to wait. And I was just like.
It was more like the homies, right, that performed the first time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I didn't know the outcome. But I was just like, fuck it. Like, why not?
But it got so crazy at the end. I think when Polo was performing and who that was at the end that the mic went off.
Calvo.
Yeah, Calvo. Yeah, and everybody was on the stage, right? And they were trying to get everybody off the stage, and it was like these two.
It got to a certain point, and niggas was just like, fuck it, bro. Everybody on the stage.
It was funny because somebody was yelling at the people that could, you know, the fans and support people that try and get on stage too. Mm-hmm. Then the dude, like these two chubby dudes, they were like, bro, I'm with Brig T, bro. I'm looking like, what, hell no, no, you not.
Nah, bro,
that shit was funny as hell, though.
I
like,
hate
what
when
the
people
hell?
do that, bro.
That shit was crazy, though, like that. What you got in the works, though, music-wise?
Music-wise, well, I dropped a project, Wish I Could Explain, and then that kind of went crazy. From my other project that I dropped back last year before I crash out. Mm-hmm. But I think this year I want to focus more on like reaching out to other people to work kind of shit and start doing more singles.
Like collabs or what you mean?
Yeah, like collabs. I already got some shit going with Fredo, Top Hill Fredo. Shout out Fredo. That's my brother. We got some shit going. I'm supposed to go out to LA to shoot this video. But like, I don't know. I just want to find more sounds, honestly, more producers, more than like other artists. Because I don't really think I found another artist to really match what I'm trying to go for type shit.
So I'm pretty sure you tapped in with a whole bunch of underground artists. Or not really? Or you got your own personal team?
Own personal team? Like what you mean?
Like producers, like, you know.
Oh, yeah. Pure Excited. That's like my little collective of producers. They go crazy.
They're from Atlanta?
Nah.
They
don't even live out here. Like they stay everywhere. One of them, I think, stays out of state.
For real?
Like Europe somewhere.
Hell yeah. As an artist, you know, I especially see that shit as an underground artist. That like the more important thing to do nowadays, like build a team, like relationships with like underground artists, and try to like build up from there. Or do you already go to like a underground artist that already got a name for himself already?
I just kind of go where the music is, honestly, like what it sound like. Like numbers and shit is cool, but like it all boils down to like what that music sound like. Yeah, honestly, to me, because you can have an ass song and it still do numbers. Or you got a good song, you feel me? It just really, really worry about the sonics of it. You feel me? Yeah. Just what it sound like.
Hell yeah! How long would you say you've been doing this music?
Well, I kind of got introduced to music 9th grade. I was at someone's crib. Yeah. And they had a studio. That was when I made my first song, 9th grade, and it hit 20,000 views.
On SoundCloud or YouTube?
SoundCloud. And then after that, I was just like, nah, this shit fire. Like, if I could get this on like the bare minimum, imagine when I really like put my foot forward and really try to do music. Just kind of been up. But like seriously, like developing plans and shit, like how I want to go about stuff, probably like 2 years.
2 years? That ain't that bad. I thought you like more like, I ain't gonna lie, I thought you like been doing music like since I first heard that first song you dropped. I forgot which one that was. Like I thought you like freshly in the game making music. Low key.
Cause like low key, like I don't know. I focus on quality. Yeah. So like, I rather like bring out some hard ass shit than like me like throwing shit at the wall and just like, y'all fuck with this, y'all fuck with this. I rather like kind of come together and like this is hard and then put it out. That's why I like doing projects and shit. Cause it's like I have more time and I can really like structure how I want it to sound throughout.
Hell yeah. So you know you well connected and know a whole bunch of like dope ass, you know that some artists that you fuck with, they already like blowing up in the underground. Hell yeah. Do you take advantage of that shit? Or you really just trying to go your solo dolo way?
I support it, but nah, I don't really chip into it. Cause you feel me? I support it as much as I can, but that's them. They kind of going up. And I think that shit's kind of crazy, man.
Shit, it bound to happen like that. Like, you know, somebody in the circle blows up, then, you know, somebody right behind it goes along with it, you know. That's how it goes if everybody just, you know, just stick together and just do what they got to do and not go with that little beef shit.
Yeah, yeah, that shit's annoying.
It's always that one somebody try to expose somebody and shit, man. It'd be crazy, man.
Yeah, word, bro. It's wicked.
Oh, yeah.
You feel me? I feel like, if everybody just kind of like stuck to a role and like, you feel me? Like everyone played their position, a lot of niggas would be millionaires by now. Yeah. But it's just kind of like you get egos involved, you get weird niggas involved that you didn't really know that was really weird like that.
What you mean by weird though? Cause you know, ever since I got into the music, like I was mostly into street music. Then I got slowly into the underground, and like everybody like, man, don't listen to that weird ass shit.
Now the weird shit is the mainstream shit.
Yeah.
And what do you think about street music? You think it's that?
Nah, hell no. Nah. It's always gonna be, you know, like all that the beef, you know, all that shit always gonna sell, man. You know. True. That negative shit always gonna sell.
Yeah, they eat the negative shit up.
Man, you go on a song and talk about God, this and that, man, that shit ain't gonna sell. But you go in there talking about how you about to slide on the ops and, you know, going crazy and start dissing.
They bumping that.
And did really naming some people in the song? Oh, yeah, man, it's gonna go.
That shit whack.
Yeah, that shit crazy. But, you know, it's crazy, like, I don't know, I wouldn't say NBA YoungBoy he do be on that type of music, but it's like, see, he versatile, he'll switch it up on your ass. That's why, like,
you know what's crazy? I think I listened to probably one full NBA YoungBoy song. I don't really be typing in the NBA.
You cap, man. You got.
I swear.
Everybody goddamn. It's like and it's crazy too, cause everybody saying that he trying to still play with Cardi flow. Cause, you know, he trying to do that rock trap shit. You know, so he trying to like. He tapping in,
man. You know, not originator, but like, you know who gonna pop it out first, you feel me?
Yeah.
That's just what industry people do. They see something hot and then they want to leech to it. Like, oh, let's try to fit this into our plan. That should kind of.
I think the first generation of like underground artists like open the doors for like everybody coming, you know, next. Like, you know, like X, Slump, like a whole bunch, you know, old, you know. I ain't gonna say old, but you know, the first like Yachty and all them, you know.
Before, I think, you know who I think really was like pioneers of like underground music?
Who?
Fatmankey.
Fatmankey.
You heard the Fatmankey?
I think he from East Atlanta, right?
Fatmankey, Awful Records type shit.
Oh yeah. Matter of fact, I just seen a post that he shouted out Schoolie, because he like, man, Schoolie he don't get the credit he deserve. He started a fucking big ass wave, you know, Schoolie with that singing shit.
Hell yeah.
And that's kind of true though, cause like Melly took off with that shit. Like, it's a lot of artists in the music industry.
Rich Homie.
Yeah, in a kind of way.
In a kind of way? What you mean?
It is kind of, I ain't gonna say like it's there, but yeah, I can see why you say that. But yeah, Schoolie, like, that to me, like, I'm surprised like he didn't blow up like how he's supposed to. He supposed to be out there with like NBA YoungBoy, like Playboy Cardi, man. Like, Schoolie, like, man, he opened the doors for a lot of artists. And to this day, if you ask this generation growing up, like, hey, you listen to Schoolie? Who's that?
Word, I don't even listen to Schoolie.
I'll tell you, Schoolie, like, man, he be dropping, but man, you really he got some fire ass shit. He just getting slept on. Yeah, you know who Schoolie is?
Yeah, I know who is Schoolie, but I never really.
He used to be. If y'all know about Schoolie, used to go by Rich Kids.
Rich Kids, yeah,
Rich
I know
Kids.
that song.
Yeah, they got
that's like an anthem.
Yeah,
key.
Hell yeah. So what's like what are you trying to, like, in 2022? Like, what's the goal you trying to achieve with this music?
Man, just better music, better shows, and traveling. Honestly, networking, all that.
Well, yeah.
But the main focus is the shows and the music.
Bro, it's summer.
Summer,
gotta go crazy. I'm talking about the
summer?
summers. You gotta go crazy with the show. I feel like outdoor,
like a festival type shit.
Nah, because people don't want to be more, like, you know, when in Atlanta, when it get hot, it be like, it get humid like hell. It be
word.
Then I forgot who threw that show outside last year in the summer. I forgot who that was. Some show, they threw a show and goddamn,
it rained.
Yeah, it rained.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
It rained.
I remember the
fucked
lineup.
That whole shit up. Like, the speakers was getting wet. Like, everybody had like.
Yeah, I remember that, and I was just like, damn. I was like, out of all days, I've heard the rain is gonna rain.
Cause you know Atlanta, you never know when it's gonna rain and fucking snow. Man, crazy weather.
Bro, bipolar weather.
Hell yeah! Like, what's like, What would you say like is your like top stream song right now? If
Top
like
streamed.
mm-hmm.
Probably right now that isn't a part of the project or like a single.
Just like a single.
Single, probably Call Log. Call Log's pretty going up pretty fast right
Call
now.
log?
Mm-hmm.
Is what like you got it on SoundCloud, right?
Yeah, I just recently put it on all plats.
All plat.
But
You
Call
now
Log-
just putting that shit on all platforms?
yeah, where I'm crazy.
You crazy, man. You
But I
supposed to
dropped
be in-
it. I dropped it on I dropped it on the cloud. Then I saw it like kind of like spreading out a little too much, and I was like, let me throw it up on all platforms.
Why the hell y'all always go like straight to SoundCloud? Since like nowadays it's like so many platforms now, like especially like TikTok. You know, Spotify, like I said, Spotify would just just putting this shit on all platforms.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna
It's the time thing. Like I can upload right now on SoundCloud right now, no problem.
Yeah.
Without like you got to go through uploading and shit like that. Then it takes time to really deliver to all stores, and it's just like I'd rather just put it out on here. But if you really want to like get with like the numbers and shit that you really want, you gotta put it on all plats.
Hell yeah. Let me ask you some shit. If it was like, all right, cancel the streaming shit.
Mm-hmm.
If it was like back in the day where you had to physically sell like a disc, would you still willing to be a rapper?
Hell yeah.
You would? Cause I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people probably wouldn't even try to be a rapper. You had to physically go like, get people to physically go to the store and buy the CD, you know?
That's where the passion comes in. Like, you feel me? Like with this music shit, bro, I think I'm really passionate. Like, I feel like I do a lot of things to
So
to
it's
win
really
this
more like about like you loving it, not about the money type
shit. Yeah,
shit.
word. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, if you love something, you're gonna do whatever it takes to win in it.
Yeah.
You feel me? You gotta excel. So if I had to, they was like, yeah, we taking away streaming. You gotta hand to hand it. Niggas done hand to hand before.
Let me ask you this: like, what if like your show becomes like way successful than your music career, and then like becomes like on some Coachella Rolling Loud shit?
Then that's what it was meant to be.
You still want like fuck with doing the music, or you still gonna?
That wouldn't stop me from.
But if I get a festival like that, I swear I'm a headline every fucking festival.
where like you just gotta like blend it in.
Yeah.
You feel me? But if it took over to like a Coachella, like Crash Dummy Fest, that'd be hard. But you just kind of like gotta figure out what's more important at the time.
yeah,
Like, is my music more important right now, or are these shows more important right now?
what you worry about like right now, how you even balancing that right now?
Well, when I'm not focused on shows,
Mm-hmm.
I just I record. I record non-stop, and I like plan. That's what I do when I'm not in between shows. So I like how I kind of adopted the show shit, because it gives me like time. Like, all right, I just had this show, it's done. Let me work on some music in the meanwhile, and then when that next show comes, boom, it can have my undivided attention. And then I had a show, it's done. Then it's just kind of like repeat. Some
Hell yeah.
consistency.
Where you get the name from?
Crash. Crashgocrazy. It's really Crash I ate. I was out in Rolling Loud.
Crash I 8,
Yeah.
like the I and the number 8.
It's really Crash I ate. I was out in 2018. I was out in Rolling Loud. My boy G. And he got a
I8.
I ate type shit. And we was just riding around type shit. And then after the show and shit, like I think like he dropped me off. Next thing you know, this nigga just crashed I ate. And I was like, bro, you really just crashed the I ate? Like,
That man crashed the I8.
crashed it, left it in the middle of the street, Miami somewhere, and I was just like, crash I ate. It just clicked.
Like Crash I8, you stuck with that shit. Then you like turn that shit into your shows right there. How you got Crash Dummy,
Hell yeah.
crashed out for real. That shit crazy. Hell yeah. So like, what the hell is like the big plan like for this? Like, what out you dropping the album or more visuals?
Nah, I'm focused on now because I kind of like show my projects and stuff, and they're like, yo, you got like mad potential with these.
Yeah.
But it's kind of time like, I like dropping projects. I'd rather drop project at a time, but I kind of have to focus on singles. Yeah, so it's kind of like I have to go.
I get what you're trying to do. You're trying to single till you.
And I kind of got to build my like music log. You feel me?
Yeah.
So people can have something to find.
You more like I'm gonna drop, or just like slowly like like drop like one every like once 3 months or something like that.
Hell nah. I don't like dropping every 3 months is not the way. Unless you have like a plan.
Yeah.
That's different. But if you just like cooling and then just dropping a song every 3 months.
I had seen an interview with Russ. You know who Russ is, right?
Hell yeah.
That motherfucker said he dropped a song every Friday for a whole year. I'm like, hell no. And that shit worked for him, but like, boy, nowadays he can't do that shit.
But I don't know how he did it, because it's like when you make a lot, like I make a lot of music. Like,
Yeah.
I think every night, not every night, but like every other night, I can go live and like preview like 4 new songs. But it's just like when you make so much music, it's just like, all right, which ones are finna come out? You feel me? Which ones is gonna be good for like a plan type shit to bring out?
Definitely.
So when you making so much, just like, am I just gonna drop, and just don't care? You feel me? Or are you gonna like really plan which ones you finna drop out? Because I don't know. I think I'm sitting on probably like 800 songs.
800 finished.
Damn,
what the fuck? 800. What you ever gonna drop now? Or you
Yeah.
gonna be like
That's what
you gonna be like Playboy Card? They gonna leak that shit.
Yeah, but when I dropped my last project, I was like, I got mad music, so like everything that like I recorded is gonna come out as a single. That's what the good thing about recording a lot too is, because like you'll always have music.
Yeah,
you feel me?
But are you really gonna use the songs though, or they just like what? Or they like what you consider them throwaways? Them 800 songs.
Out of 800, what I would actually drop is probably like a 200.
200.
Because at 200, I really like made a full song. You feel me? Like not just, like a song. Because I know the difference between my music when I like make a song just to make it. Like I just wanted to make a song versus a song like this is like substance. Like I really wanted to put this together. And it got like mad climatic and shit like that. Got like different drops, different flows in it. That versus like I just made a song.
Most definitely. Since you like tapped in the underground, you think you can name like 3 like artists that you think is finna blow up by this year or next year?
I can name a few that are finna go up this year.
Who that?
Probably Fredo, Polo.
Polo already up, I think.
Nah, he's finna skyrocket. He got something brewing, bro. Polo's finna go up. Tron finna go up. Everybody on the Crash Dummy lineup's gonna go up, honestly.
I forgot about Tron. He did perform in the first show.
Tron, the whole Double F, Mookie, Bonte, everyone that's performed at my show is finna skyrocket this year.
I feel like Mookie too. I feel like Mookie already out there in a kind of way.
He finna go even more up, bro.
But I feel like he more stuck on the South though.
Word?
I feel like he more like listened to in the South, not up North. I don't think they like kind of fuck with his music yet.
Yeah.
Like he ain't understood.
Probably out like LA, they probably fuck with him for real crazy too.
Hell yeah. Shit, one more question before I head out. Like, you've been staying in Atlanta for, a couple of years. What's the most crazy shit you seen out here in Atlanta?
Crazy shit. It's a few things. When I was I went to a show out here like last year. It was me, Tron, 20, few other people type shit. It was just cooling some shit, right? Niggas was just cooling in the show. Come out to the front. We just, like pimping, like feel like we really just cooling outside the show. It was
parking
hot.
Lot pimping.
Yeah, parking lot pimping type shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, y'all niggas standing still too much. I'm finna go in the function, do whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I go back in the function. Next thing you know, I see these niggas just going at it, like fighting.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? Like niggas was drinking too, so I'm like, this kind of crazy. Next thing you know, it just came past me, type shit.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, this nigga's like at the front door, they fighting. This nigga falls back, pulls a whole like AR out of his sweatpants.
The whole AR?
Whole AR out of his sweatpants, start shooting in the crowd.
That motherfucker had an AR.
Crazy as shit. Next thing you know, we running down the street. This ain't trying to say they got bullets hitting the walls and shit like that.
Yeah.
I forget what show this was. I remember the lineup though. I think Soda performed there, Muddy Meyer performed there, and somebody else performed.
Oh, it was the underground show?
Yeah.
Oh, that crazy. I thought you talking about like some club shit.
Nah, this nigga like, I don't even know how nigga was walking around with an AR and sweatpants.
Damn.
Crazy.
Hey, that's why you need them securities, man. Them shows, man.
That was another thing too. Like after the LA trip, bro, and I was like, oh, we didn't even need to get security. I was like, nah, bro.
Yeah, because something happened. You going down for that shit.
And it comes back on me.
Nowadays, especially like that Travis Scott situation, man, everybody wants some money nowadays. They trying to sue for anything.
You think it was his fault? Like, would you blame? Nah?
Hell no. There's too many people. Like,
it was 50,000 people.
Whoever put the show, they should just take, the blame and shit like that. But it was like, the way they edited the videos, like, they're trying to make it seem like he was singing while they were dying and shit.
That's crazy.
I like that crazy here. Until I see the footage, I'm like, man, that man was telling the crowd like, you know,
I low key blame the people, bro. If you see the clips and shit of like
man,
the
it hit
ambulance,
fans, man. I ain't gonna lie, it hit fans because they crazy, man. They like,
yeah, like you jumping on the ambulance.
It ain't even like the adults. It was more like the youth. The youth always always fucking up. Like I always gotta do some dumb shit.
It was some goddamn 25-year-olds on the damn ambulance. These niggas trying to save people. Y'all sitting there rocking the ambulance trying to tip it over. What'd you expect?
Yeah, that shit. I don't blame him though. Like, but you know how the council culture is, man. They waiting for you to fuck up anyway.
Yeah, they was waiting on Travis Scott to fuck up because he was having such a crazy year.
You got any secrets you want to goddamn go ahead and say before they cancel your ass in 3 years?
Hell no, I'm not gonna get canceled. I'm straight.
But nowadays, man, it's crazy, man. You can't say shit about the LGTB. Like,
nah, that's why. I mean, I don't have nothing to say.
Look
about
how they
them.
did the baby.
He tweaked out
But,
though.
he did.
He tweaked out.
Fast, boy.
He did some shit.
That's some
was
shit
funny.
you say on Call of Duty, boy.
Yeah, like he tweaked out for no reason.
But like, man, that shit, man. See, people. I think that the world just becoming more soft, and
That's what it
especially
is.
like these platforms, they making that shit that way too. Cause you know, most of these big like influencers, like every time they do a repost, they like block out cussing words. Somebody
get
posts a
taken
gun, they
down.
put like a little heart over the gun or some shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know, they trying to block out reality, man.
Word, they trying to save everybody. It's like, bro, this is the world.
Yeah,
You can't be naive to it. You gotta know of it.
yeah. That shit crazy, man. Anything you want to add on?
No.
Where the hell they can find you, like all social medias?
Crashgocrazy everywhere, man. Crash W3 is on the way though.
Hell
I
yeah.
swear.
TikTok. What's TikTok?
Everything Crashgocrazy. Everywhere. Twitter, everything.
Hell yeah, man. Before we head out, what's the one song you want to mention to the people that gonna watch this that haven't listened to you?
My project, Wish I Could Explain.
Check out, explain.
That's a good ass project.
Yeah, go tap in. All platforms.
All platforms.
All platforms, man. Hell yeah, man. You don't appreciate you for coming down to the
Nah, I
goddamn
appreciate you,
podcast, man. We finally got one, man.
Finally.
Hell yeah, man. Y'all stay tuned for part 3, part 4, goddamn, this summer. Hell yeah.
It'd be crazy.
We out.